What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the next episode of A Wizard's Lizard. I'm glad you decided to stop. Oh, we've got new stuff happening. So if my commentary just spontaneously breaks off here, it's because I have no idea. Woohoo! Okay, so he's the same thing as... Aren't you just the frisky little bugger? Anyways, they do the same thing as the werewolf. He does that teleport thing. The only difference is that he explodes at the end, which... He's modified the theorem a little bit. He's definitely moving the strategy forward. Oh my god, it fired multiple times at me. Go away, kobold. I don't feel like dealing with your shenanigans right now. And we can only go down right now, so go down we shall. We got another Dominion. Luckily, they seem to be really, really fragile, so... Get rid of the kobold sapper. Make life for myself miserable if I die. And then go upwards. I think we're going to go around the horn. We're going to go right here, and then we're going to do that little up-left romp. These levels are getting a lot longer as you get deeper and deeper. Ooh. I don't know what those do, but I'm going to slay them because they don't look friendly. They sit in a threatening fashion. They sit like inmates. Lava lurker. God. They had to bring lava into this, didn't they? Had to bring lava in. What would a self-respecting game be without a lava level? Or a water level? I'm looking at you, Water Temple. Looking at you. I don't hate Water Temple like other people do. I hated Water Temple in the Ocarina of Time. I hated the Water Temple the first time I did it. But then I beat Ocarina of Time like 10 or 15 times when I had an N64. Because I really liked the game and I liked fiddling around with all the secrets. And so by the time I got to like my second, third playthrough, I could breeze through the Water Temple. In fact, it was pretty easy once you knew where all the little secret keys were. That was the main problem, is that there were bomb walls that you may or may not notice along the way that hid keys from you. Oh hell, there's a new thing. Okay, so we got arrow launchers. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. How come those ones aren't firing? Oh. I guess you have to be in close proximity of them. Okay, so learning new things. This hit right here could be ghost mode if that's a mimic. But what did we have? We had the heretic helm? What? That looked like a shaman helm to me. What does it do? Decreases your soul power, but increases your maximum health equipped to your head. Okay, I don't use soul power that often anyways, so I actually don't find that to be much to my detriment. We'll get rid of the sapper straight out of the gate. We gotta watch out for the cockatrice. I can already tell those arrow launchers are gonna get me. I can tell already. I know it. Try and stay out of the way of projectiles. There we are. Grab my treasures wherever they lie, because telling the truth is important. And I think beyond that... Ah, bomb. Okay. Hopefully there's nothing that's going to bum rush us in this room. Okay, there are things that are going to bum rush us. Oh, they shoot ice bolts. They don't even hurt you. Oh, that's not so bad then. He looks like he's charging something up like DBZ style. Whenever he does that little fidgety thing. You have killed 10 cockatrices. You are the cockatrice master. The Glocka champion. Yeah, I caught that one. That was probably a risk I shouldn't have taken for 250 gold. That seemed sort of ill-advised. We know that the end of the level is right here, though. What have we missed so far? There's actually a whole lot of level left to be checked out, which makes me think that we should probably do that. Even though our health is low, I'd like to find a merchant. We've got so much cash on hand right now. Do I go... So up, right, right, up. Okay. And I think we've cleared all of this already. So, ooh, I forgot about the arrow launchers, though, so that's bad. Those arrow launchers, I'm really kind of worried about the way those are going to be deployed in future rooms. Because they move fast. Those are going to be tough to get out of the way of. Basically, evasion is your best option with those. Just don't trigger them in the first place. Ah, so we've got a Frostblade, we've got a Spiked Lantern, and we've got a Shamanic Focus. The choice we can make here is if we take the only item that I'm really interested in is the Spiked Lantern. The Spiked Lantern, as I recall, slows you down, but it adds 1 damage, so we'd be dealing 12 damage instead of the 11 that I think we're dealing right now, which, while it's not much versus like the little mobs that are going to take 3 hits either way, it is something against bosses who you'll be hitting upwards of 80 times. That extra 2 damage, that's an extra 160, and so it saves you 16 shots or whatever. I may have done poor math right there if I did just gnash your teeth in despair. I don't know. I don't know what the right choice is right now. I like the Frostblade. I like the Frostblade a lot. But none of these items are sort of grasping me as the sort of things... We've got 2 items increasing our speed, so I think it slows you down. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm almost positive it slows you down, but we do get a damage boost out of it. Increases attack, decreases speed, modifies personal lighting, equipped to your light hook. We'll go with it just because I think my argument concerning the extra damage is good, but sometimes you need to move fast, so I don't know. I may be causing myself problems right now. Stupid lava monster tried to get a freebie on us, and I barely dodged that. And we really don't want to be trapped back here with him. Get that out of the way in case he's up here. Oh my god, that was so close. If he had done his charge straight down the wall, free hit, and there would have been nothing we could have done about it. It was one of those fights where you're tempting fate. It's like, well, I can't leave the room until I kill you. I could circle around, but I'm feeling self-destructive at the moment. Oh my god. Hey, it let me leave the room. Why did it let me leave the room? So what I need right now is to get rid of this crystal. These can be very, very dangerous, but we don't have a lot of room to play with when it comes to dodging because we've got goth colors on every side of us. So if we dodge too far to the right or to the left, we're going to eat a hit. But I can run out the door. That's the other thing. God, this thing has health. Come on now. Crack. You giant crystalline bastard. There's another word I could have used for alliteration, but I'll just let you fill it in. I'm not going to say anything. God. There we go. Okay, so we've killed the first blood crystal. And it doesn't appear as though we get any sort of reward for the said blood crystal kill, aside from having killed blood crystals. I'll go back to the merchant. We'll check the room that's up above his head. I mean, because we might get another merchant who's got like a recipe or something for us, make our lives easier later on. I'm gonna get rid of those because I don't know what's gonna happen when I do this. Yeah, that's what I figured. The white demon. Okay, well, she dropped a demonic key. If I had to estimate what we might be using that for, we might have to die in order to use it, but I would want to find the chest first before I dedicate to killing myself so close to the end of the game. I mean, I think we've got one more res coming up. If I'm correct, on the second floor of this area, if we can find it, but still, the rooms are fairly challenging, and making them worse, I think these only wake up if you hit them. So I may just leave them alone for now, since we're on a bit of a scouting run anyways. What is that? Minotaur? Oh, he charges too. Well, I'm glad he was on the opposite side of the lava then. How does that ice stay frozen? It must be supernatural ice. I mean, it is hovering over lava right now, and it is maintaining its form, so it's definitely a more resilient version. Health is a little low. I'm going to leave chests alone for the moment. Why not? Let's live on the edge. So that is the Battle Mage boots. We don't really want those. I would rather have the Demon's Hooves for the damage bonus. This room is looking somewhat cyclopean. Oh, they throw explosive spears. Okay. Oh, hell. Okay, so they throw, I guess they have a random weapon assigned to them, you can't really tell. Well, the blue spear that he threw right there, if it hits an object, it blows up, and that's bad. It does a lot of damage. I've had it as a weapon one time in one of my practice runs, and it is troublesome, because you can blow yourself up with it too. That's the other problem, is that if I threw it against the wall right here, it would injure me, and so I actually don't like it as a weapon that much. Some people might really like it, people more skillful than I, but for me, giving me a weapon that I can damage myself with, but that deals incredible amounts of damage. It does a lot of damage. It's basically like throwing out one of those mushrooms every single time you shoot it. It does a ton of damage, especially if you're dealing with a lot of enemies. That's not so bad. I may actually go after this chest, although it could turn out to be a mimic, so I don't want to get comfortable here. Well, there might be a more efficient way to do this. There we go. Get some bonus hits. Awesome. Please don't be a mimic. Oh, a crown. Okay, I'll take 1,000 gold. Oh, hell. Go ahead, freeze me. I don't care. Doesn't affect me one way or another. I ain't moving. And you can't make me. Is there anything in this room that I want? No. Okay. Well, let's go back to the... Oh, goth color trying to sneak it in there in the after party. Almost got me. Make sure that I'm on the right path right here. We need to go up and then left, and then we just follow that out. God, these rooms are getting really enormous. Like, insanely enormous. I'd love to guide little Raga to a victory here. They look like they have a really short range, but basically they get you no... You know what's weird? My pinky was on the shift button, and I could have pushed it, and I was like, nah, that goth color's too far away. It's not a threat to me right now. But nope, it triggered. That's what I get for not trusting my instincts. My instincts. You crazy little lizards. We've got Crypt 1. Okay, let's go for it. I'm sorry, Crypt 2. I can count. Ooh, those are bouncing around all over the place. Well, in that case, I'm going to try and limit the amount of projectiles that are bouncing around all over the place. With the Cyclops, we seem to want to take him out. I'm sorry, with the Ogre, whatever that thing is, that spotted guy. Whatever he is, the Ogre with the skin problem. We kind of want to take him out right off the bat because he's got... We can't predict what his weapon is going to be. He could throw a dagger, he could throw just about anything at me, and if it's like a spear or something, that can become very, very dangerous. And so I'm thinking he's going to be a target that we want to focus on. Oh, we've got shooters. Okay, that's bad too. We've also got our first room where we had to deal with Minotaurs on even footing. Get rid of the fire elemental. His charge is so fast that I feel like I'm going to take a hit right now. Did we get the Dominion? Okay, we got the Dominion. And then we got Frozen. There's a shooter up there, so I know that I don't want to go out at all. He throws a trident. He's getting his Anchorman on. Actually, if he's just going to sit there, I'll kill him from right in this spot. Not going to mess with any more urns. Trying to watch out for shooters on the walls because I don't like being pelted with crossbow bolts. Got another treasure room in here. I am going to do a brief sweep. Another one down. These aren't that threatening. I thought this was going to be a lot worse. We do have a goth collar right there. So... although if that's a mimic, oh, what a dirty trick that would be. What a dirty trick that would be. I'll leave that chest alone for a second. Oh. Comboed. Okay, and so we're back to realsies mode. I'm gonna go ahead and focus on getting rid of him. The cockatrice, pretty dangerous. There's a shooter on the wall right there that I noticed out of the corner of my eye. So I'll have to be careful about that. I'm just gonna fire. Actually, I can probably blow it up. There we go. Get a little bit of extra damage on it instead of wasting my time doing plink damage. Got a Dominion down there. How in the hell? Oh, we can go down this way. Okay. I was going to say, with 2 shooters and an ice block like that, I don't really see a whole lot of ways we're going to be getting down here. We can try, though. We're on the 2nd floor, so we may run into a reser pretty soon. Oh. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, ass monkeys. Sadistic. Could this room get any worse? Oh my god. And there it is. Balls. I would really love to beat this game at some point, but that was a sadistic room. That was a nasty, nasty room right there. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me in another short series of A Wizard's Lizard. I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep dragging you guys along on this. It's becoming a little bit depressing and sad, but anyways, if we do a next episode, I'll see y'all there. Take care, everybody, and hi-do.